Happy Monday morning. Today is day 2 of the new budget living lifestyle, and I had an acknowledgement this morning, and I'm pretty sure I'm addicted to shopping. Now, I thought that I wasn't, and I will tell you a little bit more about that, because I don't just willy-nilly buy things for myself. I will be very cautious of that. I don't dye my hair. I don't get my nails done. I don't get eyelashes. When I do buy clothes for myself, it's generally from Goodwill. I even have hand-me-down clothes because I'm just very much aware that it could be a problem if I bought a lot of things for myself. Occasionally I'll do something like a Temu order, or I don't know, we'll be somewhere at a special place and I'll let myself get something, but that's rare. It's when I say rare, maybe once a month, it's rare. But I didn't realize how eager I am to leave the house to just buy things. It could be a grocery item. It could be something for the animals, and not necessarily something we need in the moment. It's something that could wait and be budgeted for, but I'm I'm shopping daily. And so I found myself yesterday having this weird, almost need to go do something. That's why I ended up going to the gym, because I need to do something. But generally it is buying something. And so it was just a really weird acknowledgement of oh my gosh, I'm thinking about this a lot. I'm thinking about it so much that it feels low-key like an addiction. It's like me with food, and it's weird. It's weird to be in this moment and acknowledge that. It really came out of me this morning when I was journaling, which I recommend journaling daily, because I feel like things that don't really have clarity end up coming to the surface, and then they become more clear, especially the more you journal. It's not like magic, okay? It's not like you journal once and you're solve all your life problems, but you just find yourself being really open. Sorry, that was loud. Really open in journaling, and stuff comes out, So anyways, just an acknowledgement this morning. I am almost ready to go to work. I got my lunch packed, my breakfast packed. I got Finn's lunch packed. And I remembered this morning I had laundry left in the wash, and honestly, I probably would have just washed it again. But now that I'm hyper aware of our cost of things, I'm that's such a waste. It's a waste of laundry detergent. It's a waste of water. So we moved it. I'm needing to find something to do today on my lunch that doesn't involve me going to the store. Just because I do have money, but it's clear to me that I need to break my mental routine cycle right now, and I need to avoid the store, because if I just keep going, then I feel like I'm scratching the itch and it's never going to heal. You know what I mean? So what I'm doing on lunch today is I had my office decorated for Valentine's Day, and I'm gonna put those things away. And I also brought dirt from home because I propagated some starts to a plant, and I want to plant them in my office today. So I figured I'd show you guys the cute Valentine things I'm putting away, because I never really showed them in my office. And if you've been here for over a year, you've probably seen these things before, but before they were in my house. But if you're new here, then you guys can see the little cutie pie things I got. So one thing I really love in the month of February is to decorate with little duos, because of the month of love. And these two have come from Target. I've got the peanut butter and jelly, and my coworker actually has this in her office all year long, because I bought her one of these. Together we are peanut butter and jelly. And then the following year, I believe these ones came out, and it's a croissant and a coffee, and aren't they cute? So I have these. I also have some that I do around Christmas time. Like I have a little snow mitt and a snowball, and something else. I can't remember what it is, but I almost got the gingerbread and milk combo, but I told myself no. And that was before budgeting. This little set I got from Marshall's a few years ago, and I've kept it in my office, but since my office is transitioning to like kind of like green, earthy, this look, I'm pulling out some of the pink that I have in here, but look at these guys. They're Pop-Tarts! Aren't they cute? And obviously they're a lot bigger than these ones, but I get compliments on these guys all the time, and I think that they'll be special to take out for Valentine's. And then the last one is this little avocado duo I also got from Marshall's, because I just thought they were so sweet. So I'm gonna put these guys away, and I'll show you guys what else I had in here. I'll show you guys this. This is a super fun light up sign. I never brought the batteries. I'm really good at taking them out when I pack things away because I don't want them to get the crusties. But sometimes when I bring things out, if batteries aren't convenient, they never get them. But it does light up very nicely. So I have this, and then I have this fun felt heart garland, and they're like big stuffed hearts. I'm pretty sure these also came from Marshall's when I found them, and they're pretty long, like, if that makes sense. And I used to have a knitted heart garland that my friend made from YouTube, and I can't find it, and I know I didn't donate it, so I'm like, is it in a weird little box in the attic and it's just lost forever in the attic? I don't know, but I was looking for it because I wanted to put it together with this because I think it would have been cute. Anyways, we have that. This is a fun little thing that Dee sent me from Willity when she sent me a little package, and it's just pink. That's why I put it out. I just put it out on my table, but it has these fun little stars, like paper mache stars. I think these are for good luck, maybe, these little coins. I can't remember. There's a story to this, and then it's got a fun little heart. But it's one of those things I have on my desk for people to look at, like this. So I'm gonna put this away, and then I have these donut hearts. They're glass from, I think these are Cupcakes and Cashmere brand. I used to delicately hang them between here and here with some tacks on my kitchen wall. But since I'm going to like a 70s theme, even during Valentine's, it didn't quite make sense. And I feel like people at the office just appreciate the hearts and all of that more than my boys at home. So I just kind of like laid them around in a tray on my desk that people do check-ins with me. And then I also had these bedazzled wooden hearts that I got from Marshall's. This one was $6 and this one was $8. But I just always kind of like put them in different ways, like this or this or this. I can't remember how I had them, but they were up on my shelf. Fun. I have this little candy jar. I never got around to putting candy in it, but it sat out, and every time I pull it out, I feel like it should have like a lace bow or something around it. I just, again, never make the time to do it, so I pull it out every year, and it used to have something in it. I didn't buy it just like this. I just can't for the life of me remember what it was. I have 2 cutie pie cups that I use to hold pins. I have this fun bubbled pink one. I love light pink. And then I have this one that I used to have in my kitchen that I didn't use. It says, "Do small things with great love." And it's just a cute little heart mug. And I like too that it's like imperfect looking, if that makes sense. Like it's all dented. It kind of reminds me of Rae Dunn in that fashion. And then I had these that I never took home. I was going to put them in a little container by my stove, but they're just Valentine themed baking ware. Like, look at, there's a little heart in there. Isn't that cute? And I just didn't use them this year, which is okay. I'm still going to put them away. And the 2 last things are, I have 2 of these pillows. They look exactly the same. I had them sitting in the chairs in my office. And then I had this blanket that I snuggled up with and kept over the back of my chair, and it's just a super fuzzy Hugs and Kisses tic-tac-toe, and it's got these fun tassels that I kept rolling over with this stinking chair, so it's still intact. All right, here is the thriving plant. As you can see, it is well rooted. So I'm gonna put it into this pot I have. It looks happy. Just gotta watch it and kind of keep it wet. Not soaking, but wet so it can transition. That's what online says. Then, when it comes to my other plants, I grab this giant bowl from our kitchen here. And every time I grab it, I'm like, man, this would be the best Rice Krispie mixing bowl. I know that's so random, but like a good wide bowl to like get it going. Anyways, this is what I've been using to water my plants from the bottom up. I just fill this like, I don't know, a third of the way, put my plants in there, and then for the second half of my day, just let them drink up. Okay, these are my 3 office plants that I've been keeping alive. I'm so proud of myself. This one I've had for years, and it's gotten thicker and happier. And then I was gifted these 2 from a girl that left, and I'm just really proud that I haven't killed them, and they look to be thriving. So I just do this every few weeks, and they seem to be happy with it. So a couple little updates. The Mustang bill keeps growing. So my husband's Mustang is in the shop, and he was guesstimating it to be around $1,500 once all was said and done. I would have somebody knock at my door, but the Mustang has another thing that's broken. So we don't know what the bill is going to be, and it's stressful, yes, because it's delaying all my plans of what I'm trying to do here, and it's frustrating, but it is what it is. And I can tell you guys, it feels so good to have my husband in the know. I'm somebody that manages the finances, and he just exists. And now that he's in the know, I feel like he carries a little bit of this weight with me. So last night he was like, if I have to take this car to the shop another time, I'm really gonna consider getting rid of it and getting something simpler, like a Miata or whatever. Because he has a performance Mustang, and when you have something like that and something is broken, everything's so customized on it and specialized that it costs a lot of money. And whether he has it in the shop or he's fixing things on it himself, I feel like it's every 3 to 4 months something is going on with that car. So I've had these feelings for a long time. So to hear him say it, I'm like, oh my gosh, we're kind of on the same page right now. And it feels great. Also, when I was making my enchiladas last night, I realized I messed up. I was supposed to get 2 cans of enchilada sauce, and I only got 1. And I was like, well, I could go to the store and get enchilada sauce. But then I started looking around my stockpiled foods, and I was like, okay, or I could double the cream of chicken and add taco seasoning into it to give it a little zest and see how it goes. And the family liked it. Like, the only change that my teenager would have made is that he said that, and he's like my Gordon Ramsay, like he gives it to me when he's eating food, okay? But he told me that he would change the tortillas I used. That was it. He said that the tortillas I used were too floury. And then he started telling me about some shop that I can go to like get something. Anyways, so silly, but I'm just happy that the food was edible. I didn't have to go back to the store, and I'm just proud of myself. Lastly, I had a package delivered to my house, and I am so stoked about it. So my friend Courtney from Autumn Soul Lane, I can put her channel down below, sent me a very sweet package from my office, and I have no idea what it is. But getting Happy Mail is so exciting to me, and just the fact that she thought about me and wanted to send me something is just so sweet. And I never ever want you guys to think to send anything to me. Like, that's not, I mean, it is what it is, but I'm just like, oh my goodness. And I actually just sent her something, and it was funny because she's commented before about liking my magnetic meal planner in her videos, and I was like, I know that she's struggling with the one she has, so I like went through online trying to find one that I thought was her style and would ship to Canada. For whatever reason, shipping a magnetic anything to Canada, they were like, nope, can't do that. But I found one that worked, and I got her some markers. But that girl had just purchased a new one, like after I made the order, and I was watching her video and I go, no. But anyway, she thanked me this morning, and she's gonna make sure that that whiteboard gets to somebody that will enjoy it. And anyways, it's just so funny how that works. But anyways, I want to see what she sent me, so we'll open it together. Oh my goodness, there's multiple things in here. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Okay, 1 second. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have something similar, but it isn't even close to being this cute. It's an emotional support plant. Life can be tough sometimes, but remember, so are you. Look at him. He's got a smiley face and a smiley face, and I'm absolutely gonna put him in my office. I don't know if I want to put him like right in front of me, or if I want to put it at my desk where I meet with people, but look at that. The thing I have was gifted to me, and it's this big, okay? Look at the difference. And it's got a little card that says that it is a positive mushroom. Like, night and day. This is so sweet, Courtney. I 100% love this, and this brings me so much joy. You didn't even have to send anything else. Like, this is so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's something else in here. What is this? I don't know. Oh my gosh, look at this. Emergency stacks. Okay, can I tell you something? I do in my car keep like a granola bar, or if I'm leaving somewhere, like maybe a long appointment, maybe my kid's getting a haircut and I didn't eat yet, I will like grab a few things and put it in my pocket. This is so much more fun. And I think that my kids are gonna love this. Look at all the stuff on there. Strawberries, cookies, donuts. That is so sweet. I could even keep it in my office, actually. Or, actually, look. We've got Cheerios. We've got my salt and vinegar, what are those called? Almonds. I probably can't fit this in there too, but it has some chips. That's fun, Courtney. I love it. I freaking love it. So, so cute. It just keeps going. What is this? It's a little sign. Oh my word. What does this say? 1 second. Okay, I've spent way too much time trying to figure this out, and I don't know how it goes. But it says, sometimes you forget you're awesome. Here's your reminder. And it looks like it's supposed to like be a little stand-up sign maybe. But the clip that it came with has these 2 grooves in it, and my brain can't figure it out. Like, that doesn't make sense. So I don't know how to do this, girl, and there's no instructions. Maybe I'll try and see if I can find it on Temu and figure out how it goes, but it's a sweet little reminder. I feel like it should be like this, but then you can't. This has been me for the past 5 minutes trying to figure it out. Oh my goodness. Anyways, thank you for reminding me that I'm awesome. You're so sweet. Okay, oops. There's more. What is this? Aww, a little rainbow flower. I could actually put this on my, look at this. Isn't that cute? I have a, we call them UB keys, but you have to plug it in and touch it to make our laptop turn on. And I have this like little note to self thing on there, but maybe I'll double it up and add a little rainbow flower to make it cute. Love it. We have fun and so cute. there's a daily planner. It's got goals, to-do lists, notes, appointments, priorities, mood, and look at it. Oh my word. I love this so much. Like, this is totally me. I've been using, this is my current planner, and I've just been kind of randomly writing like things, but honestly it would be nice to have something like this like per day to be writing out more detailed things, because right now I'm just kind of writing the big stuff and not overwhelming myself with my planner. But this is cute, and I can cut it out and glue it down too, even within my planners, because I do stuff like that. So this is cute. I love it, and I love that there's no dates, that you can just say what the day is. So cute. Not only all that, she freaking spoiled me. Oh my word. She got me fun pins. Oh my gosh. First off, they're pastel, and I love that. It is so spring, so fun, and they have sweet things on it. It says, "You are beautiful. You've got this. You are loved." Oh my gosh. Every day is a new beginning. You are strong. It's okay to make mistakes. Oh my gosh. Are they black? I think that they might be. Let's see. Perfect. I need black ink all the time, so I was like, are these going to be special journal pins? But they're perfect for work. And I can have them sitting in my little cup here. They work good too, girl. Oh my goodness. What's this? A mouse pad. Oh my word. What's on it? Oh my heart. You guys, look at him. He's got a flower on his head and the gingham. It's got the wrist rest. This is perfect. I love this so much. The one I'm using I do love it too, but it's kind of darker. It's more like autumn fall. So this is so cute. And it's even got the grippy thing so it doesn't scooch around on me. She did so good. I feel like it's my birthday. Oh my word. Girl, you just fixed my scratching itch, Tisha. I have all these fun things. I got a fun, I think it's a pin. A little pin maybe? Let's say. Start each day with a grateful heart. Oh my gosh. You guys, I wear a lanyard and I'm putting this on there. I'm putting it on there right now because that's perfect. And I 100% feel this way. Like, I do my gratitude journal. Oops. I do my gratitude journal every morning, and I feel like it's so important to do. I shouldn't say I do it every morning. There are mornings I get lazy, but I do it almost every morning. Let's see if it sticks on here. I put those nails on and I'm struggling doing everything. Maybe I should just do it through one. I feel like I might lose it, but I love that. It's so cute. Okay, I think I'm on the last goodie, which, oh my gosh, at this point, it's been crazy. It's been a crazy ride, girl. I feel like this should be a video of its own. What is this big thing? I don't know. It is something. What are you? Is this one of those? I think this is one of those like bouquet puzzles that you put together and it's like 3D, I think. which that'll be a lunchtime project for me. Maybe I can figure out the sign. But it's like a giant card. Yeah. That's what this is. I'm not going to take it out yet, but I should be able to make a little fun spring bouquet in my office, which is going to be so cute on my table. Freaking Courtney, you, 1, spoiled me, 2, are so incredibly thoughtful, and you deserve all the love. All the stinking love. Thank you so much. I'm overwhelmed. Here I just sent a little silly whiteboard that you can't even use, and you just overwhelmed me with the sweetest stuff. So just know, my heart is tickled, and I adore you. Thank you so, so much. I don't even know what my favorite thing is. It's all so good. Okay, I have to go back to work. I'm lollygagging, but thank you so much again, Courtney. You're amazing. I want to show you guys 2 things. I figured out how to do this. I realized after playing with it that both sides of this clip had sticky sides. So I figured that out. And look at how cute. Isn't that so cute? Perfect for spring. Work's a little bit rough right now. We have so many vacancies, and then we have 1, 2, 3 people on leave, and we were just notified abruptly today on lunch that there's going to be another person on leave, and I'm just like feeling it. I'm feeling it for my staff that are here holding down the fort, because now we're starting to have conversations of like, what do we need to do to keep our storefront office running and not put too much pressure on those that are in office all the time. And I just feel like hiring on staff has been so stinking hard. It's one thing after another of either people picking somewhere else instead of us, like dropping out mid-application, or having barriers for different reasons, and it just taking forever for HR to get back to us, and it's such a dumb thing. Anyways, work talk over. Financial talk. I honestly feel like I'm in a pretty good mood, and I think part of it is because I'm talking about it. Another part of it is because my husband's on the same page. And I know that there's going to be days my skin is itching to go shopping, and like I said, I have an allowance, like I can, but I'm really trying to break my cycles of always needing to be in the store. So on my lunch break today, I would normally like drive to a thrift store or do some grocery shopping or go get a snack or go get myself a lunch, like always going somewhere. And I think I'm going to go to YouTube and look for maybe some sort of Bible study or like Bible talk, so that way it will help me with reading my Bible, because I brought it today. I was like, what's something at home I feel like I never make time for that's important to me? And it was either crafting something, which means bringing a bunch of supplies, or my Bible. So I'm gonna work on that. But feeling blessed for various many reasons, feeling stressed for some reasons, and just getting through another day. And I'm really eager to see how this video comes together. I think my nose has got red spots, does it? This looks like it from afar. Weird. You guys, we've had 3 no spend days, which I am so proud of. So proud. I am heading to work, but first I'm gonna get my first Wednesday of the month drink. There is a specialized energy drink that's got boba in it that looks fun to drink. I'm sure it doesn't look like this in real life. The thing about Dutch Brothers is they'll post a drink and it's like these vivid blues and bright oranges and hot pinks and all this stuff, but when you get it, it's like brown. It's like all the syrups mixed together make a brown drink. So I wish that they would like at least make their ads look like the actual drink, but I get it. It's like part of their sales. I'm on to them. There's been too many drinks where I've gotten it and I'm like, okay, you brown. Today though, I have an all-day manager meeting from like 9 to 4, and I work 8 to 5. And then they're feeding me lunch, so that's awesome. I ordered a tuna sandwich. I'm gonna be the stinky girl. I got a macaroni salad on the side. I think I got a really big cookie and a drink of some sort. I don't even remember, but we're excited. Maybe I got chips too. I might have gotten chips. I got a loaded meal and I'm so excited about it. And I think for dinner tonight, okay, Ryan and I were sitting together on the couch and there's a food review guy that we watch and he's very eccentric. Like I don't know if you guys have ever seen him. He has like kind of long nails, very thin, high cheekbones. He always combs his hair back and he's just an eccentric fellow. But like he's so slow with his delivery of tasting foods. And when he takes bites, he has to bite with the side of his mouth. I can't remember why, there's a reason, but he's eccentric, okay? But I do trust his food reviews because he is a food snob, like, period. He really breaks down the food. And McDonald's right now has the big arch. And it's 2 quarter pounders, 3 slices of white cheddar. It's got slivered onions and crispy onions, lettuce, and then a special sauce that's supposed to taste like a mix of like tomato, mustard, and something else. But he said it was really good. And so Ryan was trying to get me to go last night, and I had shepherd's pie in the oven. I'm like, no, sir, that's a waste. So my McDonald's app, there's one of the coupons where you can save 20. Oh, you totally ran that light, yo. Where you can save 20% on your meal if you spend over $15. And so I'm gonna do that, where it makes the burger itself is just over $10, but it'll make it like closer to $8. I think when I did 4 of those burgers, the total was $27. But of course, the kids are like, we want what we always get. I'll take a bite of yours. Little punks. So anyways, my McDonald's orders are probably going to be closer to $30. But honestly, for feeding all of us, that's not bad. And Ryan and I are just going to get these big burgers. So that's dinner tonight. And then I'm like thinking I don't need to go to the store until tomorrow. But we are running low on things. And I had a conversation with Ryan last night. Like, sure, I made $200. Potentially work. I still have to buy 2 more dinners, but well, technically 1 more dinner because Friday he gets paid, so we're in the next 200. But I think realistically we're going to be closer to the $250 a week, and I think that it will also change during the summertime when both boys are home. But I won't be paying $425 in daycare each month, so I can use some of that budget money for extra food money over the summer. So I think I already like pre-planned, figured that out. So my updated goal will be 250. I'm still going to aim for 200 because I think it's really cool if I can do that. Like looking at sales and looking at what I have in my pantry, but realistically we are going to run out of staples and I'm not going to not have them, just to be stubborn with our food budget. And I was thinking about this. There are staple things that I like to have on hand that I won't necessarily have a plan for in the moment, like French onion soup to mix into my potatoes, or creamer, like backup creamer, because I like to mix different creamers into Ryan and I's coffee every morning. I don't know, ranch seasoning to use to season up things, a bottle of ketchup, all of those kind of things. If I see a super sale, whether it be in the stores or at my discount grocery outlet, I'm going to grab those things and put them in the pantry, knowing very well that they're going to help me budget and they're going to help me fill in gaps. Example would be, last night I was making that shepherd's pie and I was putting together the potatoes and I realized I didn't have sour cream. I used all of it up for the enchiladas the night before, and I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? And so I'm just standing in front of my fridge and I had buttermilk that was sale by that day, the 3rd. And I was like, wait, isn't buttermilk potatoes a thing? Because it's got that tart And it was. So I ended up adding buttermilk to my potatoes and they were perfect. Like it totally turned out great. So this whole like different mindset, again, before I would have went to the store and picked up some more sour cream and spent, I don't know, like I said earlier in this vlog, if I go to the store for one thing, I often leave with two, because I'm just a shopper and I tend to pick up things. And if it's for other people or if it's because I deserve it, whatever it be, I'm nipping it in the bud. And I'm just like so hyper aware of it. So I don't know, do you guys do that? Do you run to the store when you're missing something, or do you get creative in your kitchen? When you're at the store for that one thing, do you successfully leave with that one thing, or do you get tempted by other things? Because I'm the latter. And I'm working on that and acknowledging that and just trying to be more frugal with what I have and what I'm doing. So I think after McDonald's for dinner, it's like I'm thinking about things I could make for Thursday night, and I'm thinking tomato soup and grilled cheese because I have a bunch of cheese still and I have a couple cans of tomato soup out in my pantry. So really I just need to buy some necessity things that we've run out of, like we're getting low on milk, and that was a big truck. We're getting low on milk and something else. I wrote it down on my don't forget whiteboard. So I put recipes on my little whiteboard on my fridge, or not recipes, meal plans. I'm like, what am I looking for? And there's a box there, and I always write when we run out of stuff, because I find myself going to the store, forgetting a thing we needed and going back to the store, and we're not doing that. No, we are writing down things. Or if my kids say they want something, I write it down on the board so I don't forget, because you know they're gonna ask right when I get home from the grocery store, Mom, did you get my chips? Mom, did you get those kind of cookies? Whatever it is, the special thing they asked for, and I just look at them and be like, sorry, I gotta go back. No, we're not doing that. So anyways, that's this morning's news. I'll show you guys my brown drink that I get and whatever my cool sticker is, and that'll be probably my update for Wednesday. I might share my personal review of the Big Arc later. Depends on how I'm doing later, but I hope that you guys are having a great day. Okay, change in plans. One, I was at enough points to get a free drink of my choice, so I went big and I got their brown butter chocolate chip latte. It's iced. It's gonna be so good. Anyways, you guys want to see the sticker? Why did that come out weird? Do you guys want to see the sticker? Going, 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 going. You're like, Raina, the last thing you need right now is caffeine. And probably true, but you know, is that not the cutest? I'm obsessed. Anyways, I'll show you guys the drink, because I saw that new drink and I was like, well, I want that instead. I love brown butter chocolate chip cookies. I actually have a recipe that I got from a girl that used to do YouTube. She was a professional baker and she made her own cookbook, and I ordered one, and it's very like homemade cookbook. Like, it's amazing and I love it, and I know that she poured her heart into it, and I love her brown buttered chocolate chip cookies. So anyways, I'll show it to you guys when I get it. All right, the bill came in for the Mustang, you guys, and it was still under $2,000, but it was close. I told Ryan that I'm going to budget this weekend to figure out if we can utilize our money from checkings to pay for brand new tires on the Honda, or if we need to borrow more from savings. And I'm really hoping we can just use what's from checking, because I'm trying really hard to build up our savings to pay off taxes, but we'll see. Tax deadline, what is the middle of April? So we've got a little over a month to pay nearly $5,000. And yeah, we'll just see. This weekend where we're at. On another note, I'm gonna go pick up our McDonald's. I use the McDonald's app, 20% off, and so for exactly $30, Brody will get his chicken nugget meal, Finley will get his quarter pounder meal. Yes, my 9-year-old likes his quarter pounder. And Ryan and I are both gonna try the Big Arch and share a medium fry. And then I got treated for lunch today at work and had a delicious tuna fish sandwich. Oh my goodness, sir. Oh, mental health. I have this giant cookie to share with Ryan. I don't know what we're doing for anniversary now because Ryan let me know that he's using he calls it cookie jar money, but he gets money back from turning in pop cans. He's needing to use it to purchase a new battery for the Mustang because apparently through all of this and just time, it's shot. So, have I told you guys how much I love this car? I love it so, so much. Okay, well anyways, I'm gonna go home, get that food, and I will check in on tomorrow. Technically, I'm gonna count today as a no spend day because that $30 I'm pulling out of our grocery budget. I would have just gone to the store tonight anyways and picked out stuff to make for dinner. So I'll see tomorrow what I have left of my $200 grocery budget for tomorrow night and just let you guys know what I'm planning to do. Good morning! It's Thursday and the final day of my budget tracking for this week. This morning I'm actually sitting in the car with Finley. I decided that he could have a donut. He was asking for one last night, but I was thinking about it this morning and he did bring home a reward for perfect attendance. So I feel like we need to acknowledge that. And with the donut it is. And he's trying, I'll show him your donut. He's trying the chocolate bar. Out of 10, what would you rate it?
8.
8 out of 10. Is that better than sprinkled donut or sprinkled donut better?
Tastes the same.
Okay, I guess a sprinkled donut's an 8 out of 10. Is there a 10 out of 10 donut for you?
No.
Interesting.
Not yet.
I'm gonna eat my boiled egg from home for breakfast this morning. I wish I would have put pickled onions in this. If you guys have never tried pickled onions with a boiled egg, it's lovely. So today on my lunch, I'm gonna go to Safeway. Safeway has a lot of fresh new deals that they've put out. Lots of $1.99 things, so that's exciting, but I'm gonna try and focus just on dinner and grabbing a couple snacks and seeing if I can keep within $200 for my budget. And then tomorrow, I'm going to do my grocery shopping for, would be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 5 days. And I'm also going to sit down and do like a budget check-in with you guys. So that'll be its own video because I know this one's getting lengthy from chit-chatting so much throughout the week, but it has been really fun sharing with you guys how we're doing. What? I will say, being really aware of the budget has its downfalls because there are certainly moments where I can feel almost like a cat being pet the wrong way when things come up. And I just think about like how much I personally am using of the budget compared to everybody else in the household, and that can feel irritating to me. And so I'm trying to like be considerate with my feelings and know that this is just the beginning, and try and find positive ways to express my feelings and also process my feelings and see, are they reactional or are they valid? You know what I mean? Because sometimes in a moment we can just react and it's It's not really how we feel. It's just an uncomfortable situation. And I was feeling it a little bit last night on the couch with my husband talking about things. And I was like, all right, I need to just stop talking because it's time for me to process. Well, just a reminder that these kind of things take work and they don't happen naturally. And it's important to process and then make time to discuss after processing. So, anywho's, I'm going to see you guys at lunch. Are you going to eat your donuts? That's why we're sitting here. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. I am taking such a late lunch right now. It's 3:03. Today was crazy at work. I was in the middle of meeting. I was in the middle of a meeting and all of a sudden the lights went out, the internet kicked off, and I opened up the door and the whole building lost power. So then we were down probably for like 15 minutes, and then I don't know if a generator picked up or what, but we had power again, but no internet. And then, we're messing with stuff. And then like another 20 minutes later, the power went down again, and it was down for a little bit. We were probably down for like a half an hour, and then it came back on. But various people didn't have internet. I was one of them. And then I found out much later in the day that my Ethernet cable was no longer connected to my docking station, and that's why I didn't have internet. So then I ran around to see if other people were that same boat, and I think that when the internet went down, from my understanding, is certain areas of the building are connected to like a server, and they have different like ports, and some of those areas in the building, the Ethernet wasn't working, so we had to have people basically find new spots around the building until they could connect, and it was just ridiculous. So all that to say, I couldn't take lunch. Well, I didn't want to take lunch and just abort people. My boss was out on a lunch, and then my coworker was out on her lunch, and we had a 1 p.m. meeting, and that meeting just ended. So I was like, hey boss, I need a lunch. Can I go? I really want to get my grocery shopping done and not like have to do it after work. So that's what I'm doing right now, is running to Safeway to get dinner. And dinner tonight is going to be cheap biscuits and gravy. Ooh, no carrots, love that. Biscuits and gravy and eggs, and I think that's it. And then Safeway right now has a lot of like $1.99 deals. So I think what I will do to kind of end this out is just share with you guys my grocery total, and then you guys will have to wait until the next video to see if I made my $200 budget. Now you guys can math through this and figure out if I did between McDonald's. I did take my kid to get a donut this morning for $1.50. And you guys can math through and see if I made it. I have a feeling I'm going to slightly go over. I'm kind of like keeping digits, like different amounts in my brain, but I think we might go over a little bit. And you know what, if we do, it's okay. But we'll see. So I'll show you guys the haul at the end of this, and I'll let you guys know if I'm feeling good, like if I made my $200 budget after shopping, or if I think I went over a little. I'm all done in there. I got everything that was on my list. I was overcharged a couple dollars, so I sat and looked through the receipt, and I noticed that the Eggos, the waffles on my online cart, were $1.99, but they rang up $3.99 in the store. So I went up to the return desk and showed them that I should be getting them for $1.99. So they gave me $2 cash back. It's worth it to me, and honestly, I don't think I'm gonna put it back into the cash budget or the grocery budget. I think that's my tip for my hard work, because my husband gets to keep all the dollars from our pop can return. So we pay in a deposit on all of the water bottles and the carbonated drinks and all of that. And because he takes the time to drive the cans in, he gets that deposit back. And you know what? If I'm going to take the time to budget meals and find boo-boos, and go through the process of getting that money back, I think I should keep it. So I don't think Ryan would even think about arguing about that, like he would care. But that was just something that I was like, yeah, that's my $2. That's my $2. So anyways, I'm gonna tuck that into my purse and add that to my $80 stash, because I think that's justified and correct. All right, I have to go back to work. I've got about 20 minutes left of my lunch break, and that's not enough time to get home, unpack, come back. So I'm just gonna bring all the refrigerated and my ice cream in, and I'll take them home when we go home for the day, and I'll show you guys what I got and what I paid for it, because I know that you guys are curious about that kind of stuff. I know I am. Okay, quick review of everything I got. I've got also 2 packs of water, and the only things that weren't on sale were these were $10, this was $4.99. There is a bag of Takis that Finn got for $4.99, but these were $1.99 each. This was $1.99 for 6 bars. This was on sale, I think, for $3.99. These were on sale for $1.99. This was on sale, I want to say, for $2.49 for butter. And then I got store brand biscuits and pork, so that was a little bit cheaper than like Pillsbury and what is it, Jimmy Dean's. And then this was on sale as well for, I think it was $2.99 for the ice cream. The avocado I got is for avocado toast, and this was on sale for, I think, 78 cents. And then I got the store brand of this, which are 99 cents a bag. The regular like brand of this was 2 for $4. So you have to let me know what you guys thought of the little sales that I got. And my total came to, I want to say 50 something. Oh, and there's a thing of milk. This was on sale too. This milk was $2.49. Not me, you guys. Not me getting all the way home and realizing I don't have my purse. My purse is hanging on my door in my office. So I'm going to close out this vlog with you guys being my safety buddy, getting in and out of the office, because I don't like going there in the evenings or night, just because there are people that like randomly start hanging out around our building in the evenings, and there's always evidence of it in the mornings because there's just like stuff left on our benches, and there's been people that come there on the weekends and just do strange things. So you guys are going to be my safety buddy to get in and out of the building, and I'll close out this vlog with you guys. I'll also tell you guys about what happened, because I'm just now leaving work with my purse. What happened was I left work without it because I had a grocery bag full of stuff and milk, and my arms and hands were full, so I just thought I had it all. I had my laptop, I had my lunch pail, I had my water bottle. I did not have my purse. So when I got home and realized that, I was like, oh no. So I got in a car and I told Ryan I'm gonna go grab it, and I get about a third of the way to my work and realize I didn't have my name tag, which you need a name tag to get into the building, and there's nobody here. So I was like, no. So I'm like swerved to the left lane so I could do a U-turn at the next light, and I text Ryan, he's like, oh no. And I was like, can you get me water to, like, he said, I'll bring out your badge so you don't have to like completely get out. I was like, can you bring me a water too? Because I think that's part of my problem. I'm dehydrated. Anywho's, What a silly way. And also, I tried to video this earlier and talked like halfway through all of this and didn't even hit record. I was like, you know, that resonates, that makes sense. But anyways, I wanted to thank you guys for doing this budget week with me. It was kind of fun to like have things to check in with and just have a friend to talk through these things with. It's gonna be challenging some weeks. I'm gonna have moments of frustration, but I feel like I'm gonna have these little like wins throughout each week, and I've got to hold on to those. And I noticed this week too that my itch to shop got better. So I think it's just the awareness of not realizing I had an issue and then bringing it to the surface made me like hyper aware of it, and it just made me uncomfortable. But not to say that I'm fixed and I'm not gonna have complete itch days. I'm going to, totally, but I feel like I at least am aware of myself and that I can do better. So anywho's, all that to say, thank you guys for watching along with me. And my next video, I do plan to sit down and talk through the bills that we're paying this week, if our savings grew at all, and how we did within our personal budgets. So I'm really excited to just do a sit down and talk through that and kind of see what format I want to do it in. I'm not quite sure yet. I also am not going to be like exactly to the T on how much money is in accounts, or exactly to the T which kinds of accounts I am paying, just because like I know that there are weird stuff out there, like you can verify yourself if you know to the dollar what bill something is. And then if people wanted to mess with me, like I think that my channel is small enough that that's not an issue, but I just want to be smart about it. So I am going to give you guys real facts and figures, but I'm going to be just smart about it. So anywho's, I'm talking way too much in this outro. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, love always. Bye.